Please, boo. While I'm fake working out. Okay? Tell the bitches hi. Don't turn around. Don't let them see you. They ain't got, y'all better get one of them. They ain't got none of these. They ain't got. That's not why I got on here to flex on y'all. Y'all know I can't flex at all. Yeah, I can't flex at all. Just a couple years ago, I was an Uber driver. Y'all remember that? I was an Uber driver. My husband didn't know I was Ubering. Tell one of y'all told him I was out there getting that money for my grandkids. He don't take care of my grandkids, but he'll take care of me. Anyway, he back there. I got my own man. I don't need my son to be my man. Every woman over 50 that's a good woman with a good heart got one of them. I'm going to just let you know that right now. I'm going to say that. Tell him Jesus. He had one of them waiting for every woman who did her thing, by her kids, by herself, by her whatever we had to do. God got one of them for every good woman. If she over 50 and she ain't got one of them, she didn't do what she was supposed to do, baby. That's all I'm going to say about that. Unless he done left the earth and left her with a check. You know what I'm saying? He back there. But anyway, I didn't hop on here to talk about that. So let me stop faking like I'm working out. I got some workout equipment, y'all. I'm going to try to lose weight, okay? I'm going to try to, my husband like I'm black and fat, okay? Black and thick. He like I'm blue black with a big back. Tell him, man, you like I'm blue back with a big back. Okay, that's more pushing for the cushion. All right, but on a serious note, before my battery die, y'all. On a serious note, before my battery die. Jonathan did not drop Angela like a hot potato. Now, they might get mad at me for running my mouth, but you know me. I got to say what I got to say when I got to say what I got to say. I think, and this is just my personal mammy opinion. This is my personal mammy opinion. I love Angela, I do. But when you start treating some men like you bought them out the jail cell, you can't do that. You can do that to some men. But some of these men, you can't buy out the jail cell. You can't make them do what you want to do because they coming out that jail cell and you done sent a couple of dollars. It don't work like that. I'm not saying that's what she did. I'm just saying the perception sometimes gets a little bit foggy. And what I think happened was, y'all remember, now I could be wrong and maybe she could speak out and let us know if she want to pull up on 6 out and give her opinion. She's welcome, always welcome. She always welcome to my house. I unfollowed her because she stopped answering my call when I was trying to see what was going on with the whole procedure of what was going on. Okay, I was trying to get her help. Okay, I was a cry out for help. And she just stopped talking to me like I did something, which I didn't do nothing. I don't like when they do that. I don't like when they blame me for my son. When people get out of jail, you can't put your on it. Because some people don't got to live like that. He got family. He got a mama. He got people that love him. So what I think happened was, because out of nowhere, remember on TMZ, she said, I'm going to get y'all a limo, just you and your kids. Because remember, my son originally said, I just want my mom and my kids to pull up and pick me up out the jail. Red flag went up. All of a sudden, she told me out of her own mouth, I ain't paying no $1,700 if I can't get in the limo. And I'm like, you gonna get in the limo later. After he get his kids. It ain't about his relationship right now. It's about the kids. So, whereas Andre would have just kept going with that, like, no big deal. Blue is not that person. He's not fixing it. He called me and was like, Ma, you got to get your own whip. I was like, nigga, I'd have paid the $1,700. No problem. Did she know your mama got it? I would have got the limo if you wanted the limo, but it was, y'all see, we didn't have no limo. I didn't get no notice until like 2 days before. So I had to hurry up because, I got a smaller car. My son is almost 300 pounds. He can't fit in my car. and it was a lot of people. It was a lot of people in the car. So it was just, you know, we thought we was going to be riding in the limo. The kids was prepared to be in the limo. So for you to take the limo back from not just him, but the kids, shit, me, I ain't been in the limo since I probably got married. I was ready to get in the limo too, shit. But for somebody to just be like, I ain't paying no $1,700 for no limo. Like, I was even thrown back, but I didn't never tell son this. I never told him this. I never did. I just don't like the fact that people sitting back, letting people talk about him without saying, you know what? It might have been a blooper. It might have been, you know, bad perception. It might have been, and I was working overtime to make sure that it was fair for her to pull up too. I said, pull up, you get your hug and your kiss, you know, because I don't know, maybe TMZ, the people going to pull up and, you know, she don't want to be left out. I don't want her to be left out. So I'm like, okay, we'll wait back in the limo. You go, this is the God's honest truth. I ain't going to never lie to y'all. I don't care what they say. I said, you go up there, get your hug and your kiss, and then we'll get out after you get done. Since you got the limo and that's your man, and we don't want you to feel left out. Next thing I know, it was like, Mom, just get your own car and pull up. So that's what happened with that. And shout out to Jonathan for having the balls to say, you know, I see what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do things out of the kindness of your heart, just do them. Don't put no ifs, ands, or no buts on it. Period. When I first started dating my husband, I did all the flying. His job didn't let him do none of the flying. He might have paid for one visit, but I had to go back and get some more of that and some more of that. So I had to pay for them tickets. Now imagine if I be like, I'm paying for these tickets. You need to be putting out. Like, some stuff you just got to be real smooth about it. And then when y'all finally do get a man and he get out of jail and he might get to acting a little weird, you just got to be cool, calm, and collective, because a man been locked down for 2 years. You can't be like, you got to be, that's when you supposed to be poised about it. That's when you supposed to be like, can I go to the party too? Oh, she pulling up. Can I pull up too? You got to be a little bit more. You can't just be thinking just because you paid a couple dollars. You went, whatever you paid for, you got out of it. You got time on the phone. If you was looking at it as a paying aspect, that's what you got out of it. That's what I always tell these women when the men, because I done seen some men get out and want to be with you, but then they leave too. Because they don't want to keep hearing. Imagine if my husband kept hearing me say for the whole 2 years, I paid for all them airline tickets to come out there. Like, you keep that shit to yourself. I got what I was paying for. So anyway, that doesn't mean that things can't be, possibly one day worked out, fixed. Doesn't mean that. It just means that we all have some learning. He already got 2 people on his back about what you going to do, how you going to do it, when you going to do it. You supposed to, I gave you full-blown instructions on how to win the game. And you, over a limo ride, if you didn't want to pay the whole limo ride, you was supposed to play that shit off like this. This how to play that shit off. I'd have been like, Mom Dukes, can you let me hold a little something and we go half on it, but don't tell him? I would have been like, bet, I got you. I'm going to pay the whole thing and you ain't got to do nothing. That's how you supposed to do it. You don't go tell a nigga, Mama, $1,700 and I ain't finna be in a limo? But that's what you said you was going to do. We never said nothing about no limo. So don't y'all be thinking Jonathan be like, I don't give a fuck. He do be moving like that, and he don't be giving no explanations. But I'm gonna start giving the explanations for him, cause I don't like how y'all get in my DM like, oh, poor Angela. Wait, what? She told the whole team.